Cool. So that's me, obviously on the screen. I'm Max. I'm a founder of Bells of Vermouth, a brand which we founded 2013 and sold to Diageo in 2018. When I was contacted by Park Street talking about brand building, because yes, I did it in the past. I did not only do those brands, but I set up other small brands or guided them, helping them along. I want to take a more generic look on what actually is a brand. Where does it come from? How does it come from? So, as always, it starts with a question: what is a brand? We do have the idea of becoming a brand, which is intangible. The basis always is the product or service. So this is where you come from. This is simply what you operate. This is the liquid you fill into a bottle and take to customers to show them. So you market the product. You bring it into a context. Do I want to be in hip, cool bars? Do I want to be in old school, 35 years Michelin star restaurants? That will give your product a certain idea, a certain image by the surrounding. So whether you like it or not, your product will adopt certain market characteristics. If you're only in places where people above 60 years old, your brand might become an image of being a brand for people which are above 60 years old. When you go there, you will incept those intangible assets. I'm not saying you're the victim. Like, you can always put your own idea into a market as well. You can form it. We heard this previously with entering new categories. When there is a new category and you're forming it, you set the standard, you set the things. And when you go through those stages, marketing your product, putting it into a market, the product definitely will become a brand. When I say your product, obviously it has a name, it has a design, it has all those given, again, rather tangible assets, because it can look great, it can look shitty. This will at the end, everything guide to brand. Technically, that's it, to be honest. It's not the most complex. We could go into deep, making a presentation about this, about a week course in university. But as a matter of fact, it's a transition of a product into something spiritual by simply marketing it. Unfortunately, there's no bigger thing behind it. Now, though, some lessons I learned in the past 14 years, focus and pick your key characteristics. You cannot be everybody's darling. Like, sometimes, I think all of us, we don't only live in the drinks industry. We have ambitions, we have anxieties, whatever it is. We do sometimes. I sometimes like punk music. I sometimes like country music. But I cannot be a brand making a country, punk, whatever mix-up. I think it's less focused. So really focus and pick what your brand or your product shall stand for to become this brand. I'm going to say it, I'm not allowed to write it, but when your product is shit, it will hardly last. It's always the basis. You can have millions of budgets. I've seen it, I've experienced it myself in the past years. You can have millions, literally, of euros entering a brand. When the product is just not right, when the service is just not right, or the price is wrong, it will not work, definitely. If you're promising something super nice, but whatever you deliver to the market is not standing up for it, it will not work. As I said, we're taking a product into a market, it will grow. And unfortunately or fortunately, you cannot rush time. A day has 24 hours. You will not grow a brand quicker because you're saying, I have the idea already in mind, my brand stands for value A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That will not happen. But, no, that's the most important, the crucial thing, you can speed up the spread. So I like to refer to time as technically shared moments with others. So if I go into one market or one bar, I might have 1, 2, 3, 4 bartenders talking to their 50 guests. But if I manage to take my product to 25 bars and multiple this, that's the thing where you can speed up brand building. It's not speeding up time, it's speeding up the spread. This is where you make the difference. And I think this is eventually some of you are founders, entrepreneurs, marketing, or brand owners. Be quick. It has to be quick and intensive to make the spread along. And to be honest, that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for your patience. I think I close up today. Speaking for everybody, thank you very much for coming. And if you want to grab us, just reach out.